Hey guys, it's Julian from KingPassive.com, and today we're going to talk about one of the most frequently asked questions I'm getting right now. Should you invest in cryptocurrency? It's a $1 million question. I've had loads of people asking me if it's too late or if the market is crashing. I'd personally say that it really depends on a few key personal factors, which I'll explain later. And that's why I'm recording this video, because there's a lot of things most people won't tell you about investing in crypto, and you really should know them before you get started. So I'm going to run through pretty much everything you need to know about investing in crypto so that you can make up your mind for yourself. So should you invest in cryptocurrency? Is the market about to crash? Is buying Bitcoin the biggest mistake you ever make? Well, before you do anything, what you need to realize is that trading crypto is incredibly risky. I personally love trading cryptocurrency, but it isn't for everyone. And anybody experienced in the crypto world will tell you that no investment comes without risk. That's just the way investing is. If something is too good to be true, it usually is. And no matter how experienced or confident an expert claims they are, no one can predict what the future will hold for any investment, whether that's a stock, a share, or cryptocurrency. And you really have to understand this before you put any money into crypto. So the question of whether you should invest in cryptocurrency or not depends on your personal situation. And what works for one person might not work for another. Now, as a general rule of thumb, you should never invest any money that you aren't prepared to lose, because your investments could disappear overnight almost, and there's no guarantees here. And that way, whatever happens, even if you lost everything, you wouldn't have to change your lifestyle or worry about that currency. And this is the golden rule for whatever you invest. What I will say is that some of the best cryptocurrency traders I've met have certain personality traits that make them a great trader. And I know this diagram lists Forex personality traits, but your success in cryptocurrency is dependent on the same factors too, because investing has such a huge correlation with your mindset. You need to have the right mentality. So here's a few things to consider when you're deciding if you should invest in cryptocurrency, and I'm going to cover a few of them right now. So number one, are you willing to analyze and learn from your mistakes? Because the only way to get better at investing in cryptocurrency is by learning. You have to understand where you went wrong, what mistakes you made, and how you can improve next time. And some people just aren't willing to go through this process. They're only in crypto for the quick money. And I'd say that's actually the wrong mindset, because you have to adapt and improve from hours and hours of practice. And the real winners of crypto long term will be the ones who look at the mistakes and analyze how they can improve next time. And number two, do you have a positive mindset? So when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency, you should be a realist, basically. You've got to be able to see opportunities and the potential of cryptocurrency beyond the weekly highs and lows of the market. Because, you shouldn't be overly optimistic or outrageously negative either. Your mindset should be somewhere in the middle of both. Number three, how competitive and self-driven are you? Because investing in cryptocurrency is undeniably competitive, because you're trying to hustle your way to profits. When you buy, you're basically telling the market that you believe that cryptocurrency is undervalued and it's worth more than the person selling it. And on a macro scale, other crypto traders are your competition. They're battling against you to see who can buy and sell for the best prices, and therefore make a profit in the long run. So if you're competitive and you're driven by competition, cryptocurrency trading might really appeal to you because you love the hustle of trading. So what are the advantages of investing in cryptocurrency? Well, you don't need any experience. Investing in crypto requires little to zero experience, and yet it's still hugely profitable. And it's not too late yet. The world of crypto is just getting started, and this is still an emerging technology. And also, you don't have to invest everything you own. You can invest in crypto with as little as $50 or $100. So if you just want to test the water, you don't have to worry about investing everything. However, you have to be aware that cryptocurrency is extremely volatile. So if you take a look at any Bitcoin chart over the few months, you'll see that the prices fluctuate on a daily, if not hourly basis. It's also very unpredictable. The cryptocurrency market is still in its infancy, and it's therefore really hard to make accurate decisions about the future of crypto. They have potential, but no one really knows how far they'll go. And finally, cryptocurrency isn't a get-rich scheme, no matter what everyone else thinks. So many beginners are lured in by the huge profits cryptocurrency offers, but many lose out by buying in at all-time highs, only to panic sell if the market dips. So if you're new to the game, it's better to see cryptocurrency investing as a long-term earner You should be willing to sit on your investments for a while if you need to. Now, I know stocks are a really popular investment option too, but you have to be a little bit more patient with this option. So cryptocurrencies are more volatile than stocks, and therefore there's more opportunities for bigger profits. And also, altcoins aren't regulated, so they're decentralized. And whereas stocks have to follow much more regulations and legal constraints. And finally, cryptocurrencies typically have a limited number of tokens. So there's around 21 million bitcoins, whereas stocks can often be reissued to the market. And stocks are more mainstream and easier to invest in than altcoins. So it's just a few things to consider if you're looking at alternative investment options. Okay, so should you invest in cryptocurrency or not? Well, there's no doubt that cryptocurrencies have a bright future ahead of them, but it's also very risky and it's a volatile market that fluctuates often. So if you like taking risks, you're driven, you're confident in your decisions, then I'd say it's definitely worth checking out crypto as an investment option. So thanks for listening, guys. By the way, if you want to get started with cryptocurrency, check out my links in the description box below. You'll find tons of useful resources and tips I've personally written. And if you like this video, please subscribe and let me know if you have any questions.